So today we're going to talk about the Army Transport Scheme. So Army Transport Scheme is something that it's where the scammer poses as where the scammer here poses as an army officer and he is selling a vehicle. He is selling his vehicle. So when we talk about selling his vehicle, we're talking about the used car marketplace, no? Where the second-hand bazaar, we should say. So this is the scenario. So there is an army officer. Our scammer is acting as impersonating an army officer, and he is selling his car. And since he's an army officer, he doesn't really drive much. It is usually in good condition, and condition in good condition. And the scenario is that our army officer is shifting to a new posting. That means new location. So he's shifting to a new posting, and therefore he wants to sell his car. Now this is the victim. So our victim is the buyer, the one who's going to buy the car from our army officer. So the scammer posts the ad in an online marketplace, let's say OLX, let's say maybe OLX, it may be a Facebook marketplace or FB marketplace and any other place. He posts the ad, he's saying that he's selling his vehicle at certain rate, it's in good condition and stuff like that. And then the victim, which is the buyer, not a normal buyer. If he is interested, he's going to contact the seller and he's going to say, "Oh, you're selling this car. I'm interested." And then when the victim says that the scammer, he's going to say, "So I work in. I am an army officer. I'm selling my car. I'm shifting the location." And then what makes this different from other transaction is that the army officer will say, "You pay me a certain amount of money. Let's say rupees 3,000, 2,000. If you pay me this much, then I will go to the Army Transport Service. This is ATS, mean Army Transport Service. This is not an actual thing, okay? This is just made up. What I mean is the Army Transport Service is a made up thing which the scammer will refer to. If you search up for Army Transport Service in Google, I don't think you may find it, but this is something the scammer is making up. So the scammer will say, "You pay me rupees 3,000. I will go and create a challenge at the Army Transport Service and they will deliver the vehicle to your home. If you like it, you will pay the full amount and you take it. And if you don't like it, then you can reject it and then we'll transfer back this 3,000 rupees." So just think that for a minute. Just think. Just imagine how low risk the scam is. Uh, how low risk it feels for the buyer. Suppose you're buying something. You're buying something from Amazon, let's say. Let's say that you're buying something from Amazon. And since let's say you're buying a phone from Amazon, you are scared that you will be delivered in bad condition, so you choose for cash on delivery option. And you give your details. And Amazon sent his courier boy, he give you the phone, and if you like it, you will give him the cash on delivery amount. And just like that, this is how the scam works. The scammer will say that he will go to the uh, Army Transport Office. He will give your details. Then, once he receive rupees 3,000 from you, he will send a challan, or which is a receipt, and then you have to wait till the vehicle is delivered. So let's say the army, according to the scammer, the army transport. Why is this not working? So according to the scammer, the army transport service will deliver the vehicle to you after you pay them. rupees 3,000, so that they will do car home delivery to you. And if you like it, you will pay the full amount. But in case you don't like it, then the Army Transport Office will refund you back the rupees 3,000. So I hope this is clear to you. So where does the scam lie? The scam lies in this part, in this field. This is the scam. The scam is not this one. The scam is in this because you are not, suppose you, whenever you buy a new car, you're not going to pay a full amount before you see the vehicle, right? But you will be willing to pay a fraction of that amount to have the vehicle delivered to your place. There, this is the temptation, or what I call the hook. This is the hook, and this is the scam. So let's rephrase that. Let's take it back from the top again. Let's start again. Our scammer is posing as an army officer. Our scammer is posing as an army officer. Our scammer is posing as an army officer. He is shifting to a new location. He's shifting to a new location, and that's why he is selling his car, which is in good condition. And the buyer is usually a normal person. So when the buyer contacts the seller, which is the scammer will say, "You give me rupees 3,000. I will go to the Army Transport Office and I will tell them, give them your details. They will deliver your car to your home, and you check the car. If you like the car, you keep it. You pay the full amount. You transfer the full amount. But if you don't like it, you can return, and then they will refund you back the amount." So how do people get scammed in this? People get scammed in this because, first of all, there is no such thing as free car delivery to your home. This does not happen at all, and this does not exist at all. So after you give him the 3,000 rupees, this guy is going to go bye bye, and you will not be able to get in contact with him again. So I'll just show you one of the example, or a real life example that I find in consumer code. So this is an actual challenge that the scammer created. Indian Army Transport Partial Department for the home delivery to Pradeep Gambal of Ahmedabad. This is a delivery charge right here, not 3,000. Insurance, this is for the delivery of, I think this is Activa, if I'm not sure. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is Activa. So the victim, he paid this amount, delivery charge. He paid the amount, and then the scammer didn't. So the victim paid the scammer the delivery charge. After paying the delivery charge, he wait. 1 day pass, 2 day pass, nothing happened. And so he called up the guy again. He called up the guy, and the guy said, there is some issue with the delivery. You pay few more money. So this guy pay him again, and he wait. Nothing happens, and it goes on like this for, I think, about 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, about 2 months, and then that's when the victim realized that he has been scammed. That there's no such thing as this, and he raised it up to consumer court. So I'm just referring to a real life example of this scam. And now I'm going to show you the actual scam that is in present right now at OLX. So I am going to show you the real thing. So this is an actual scam. I'll just refresh the page to show you that this is an actual thing. So this is the car, right? This guy is posting his car, he's selling, it's in good condition. See, he even have the last price, 1,45,000, and he gives the number right here because he wants you to contact him. So let's just go through the ad. Here we have 1,65,000. We have Maruti Suzuki Alto 820,000. Okay. Now I want you to remember one thing, Mr. Kisan Singh right here. I want you to remember this, Kisan Singh. I want you to remember this owner, so Kisan Singh. So when you buy a new vehicle or when you buy a, I mean, when you buy a used vehicle, you actually used to go to the RTO app. So this is the RTO app, RTO vehicle app. Here you can check uh, vehicle data if you input or type in the vehicle registration number. So if you type in the vehicle registration number, MN or DLSH02A blah 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 blah, then it will give out the vehicle details. So let me show you again. So right here, MN09A0667. So let's just search this in the DTO app. If you search in the DTO app, MN06A, just let me put this to red. MN09A0667. 09A667. So if you search it, it says this is Salam Kisan Singh. It says Kisan Singh right here. Mr. Kisan Singh is here. Salam Kisan Singh, the insurance policy is here. Insurance is valid up to this, and it just shows in that he is the second owner, which is also shown in this here, the second owner, right? So the scammer is stealing the data of someone else. So one of the crime that is going on here is that he is stealing others' data and then impersonating the real owner. So we can actually have a warning here. Always hide your vehicle number in online pictures because people can steal your data and use it to fool others. Now, I want to mention right now one thing. Mr. Salam Singh, this guy is not the scammer. This guy is not the scammer at all. Okay, first of all, why? How do I know this? Because he is not selling his car. He just happens to be, he is also a victim in one way. Somebody is using his data to fool other people without his knowledge. So if you search the thing, then it looks real, right? So suppose whenever a person buys a used vehicle, he will usually refer to RTO, check the license number, and check the license number and in the owner's name, and if it matches, then the person who's going to buy feels confident that this is the actual vehicle. So the scammer is using the scammer is not a foolish person. No, this scammer, this is not some fool. He's actually very smart. And so it appears real and people trust it. And so once it appears real, people are more likely to feel confident and send him the money. And they will end up like this guy who pays the money but doesn't get the product at all. So now I'm actually lost at what I'm saying. So just give me a few minutes to recoup. And so let's see. Okay, one thing I forget. Uh, Now I think you see a number right here. Let me just show you. He give a number right here. see this number 720574534. So this is the scammer actual number, right? So if you search this in Truecaller, this is 72057453446. This is the scammer. He created a Truecaller ID with the name Indian Army. Okay, Indian Army, and then he is pretending to be an actual thing, even though he's not a he's scamming. So he's like I said, he's not a fool. As a who's a fully scammer, he's actually a very smart scammer. He is acting like it is real. He is putting up an impersonification. And now, if you check the email though, Indian Army given. So if you check the email, this email doesn't actually exist also. So this guy, he even got a new SIM just for this game. I think if this is an Airtel number, so if Airtel can check this number, we might be able to identify who owns this number, whose other card is used, and we can actually identify the scammer. But this has to come from the police side, so there's not much I can do. All I can do is all we can do is share this scam, how it works, and how you can prevent yourself from being duped. So yeah, that is all. In case it's not clear, I can probably make a new video in a future date to explain it better. But I really do hope it has been useful, and yeah, guys, stay safe.